Morning, guys. Happy Friday. Stream got cut a little short yesterday. Maintenance showed up to fix our little thing, and unfortunately, the thing that needed to be fixed is all of maybe 3 feet away from my setup and everything, so was in the best interest of everyone if I just, cut it short. But it's fine. It's fixed now, and we don't have to worry about it, which is great because we can do some plot today. Yeah, our window is officially fixed. That's exciting. As someone who's never seen window repair slash replacement, it was pretty interesting. Plus, the guy that came to do it was he was very nice and he was pretty funny, so it was nice talking with him while he worked. Alright, so as you'll recall, we were doing the Australian puzzle right when we had to leave. And I realized when I was trying to set up just now that I didn't turn my camera back on before I left because I had to leave so quickly. So, I was waving and all of that stuff as I usually do with no camera. It's fine. But yeah, I woke up with a pretty decent headache this morning. I have since medicated, and I'm getting some caffeine into my system. So hopefully my brain's not too messed up this morning. But yeah, immediately into that Australian puzzle. It's gonna be great. And this one was already kind of messing with me a bit, so it'll be a good place to start. So yeah, unless something else pops up, we just have landmarks and, this stuff. Oh good, it put me right here, so I don't even have to run back up to it and, take some time. God. Alright, let me, turn face cam off again. So you can see what I'm doing, and so that I can take a minute and remember what it is I'm doing. Alright. I'm just gonna start clicking some random stuff and we will see what happens. That sounds like a good plan, right? So I'm thinking ideally I'd want to start with one like this that, only has 2 points of connection, not one that I have to continually go through. Of course, that could be why I've been messing up so badly on these. We're just gonna go and see what works. Alright, so yeah, this is what I was doing yesterday. The problem being, once we get up here, we have to make this line here, and we also have to make this line here. So if I start from here, follow the same path, that should be it. Unless, of course, I missed one, which is very, very likely. That's okay. We're warming up today. Look at that. Okay. dude shredding on his guitar. Puzzle god, yeah. What is happening over here? Sorry. That's terrible. Alright, constellation Saturnalis, referred to as either Satina after the moon or Saturnalia after the holiday, is common in common parlance. The constellation Saturnalis has always been depicted by the celebrant, a seated man playing a lyre. It should be noted that in ancient Tevinter, the constellation was known as Mortemalis, and was represented by a warrior holding aloft a head, usually that of an elf. Cool. The movement to officially rename it took hold in the Divine Age, and after 800 years, the original is all but forgotten. Okay. There's a rift over there. Oh, and these guys need to level up. Good, good, good. Alright, what do you guys have? I need to set that table back up in here. I was using a little card table last week. Put my mouse a little bit lower down so I'm not, like, hunched up. I'm, like, slightly too short for my desk, so it's causing me a lot of issues with my back and shoulders, and you know how that goes. It hasn't been too bad lately, but then again, with the storming, we haven't been on the computer all day, every day. You know, in the interest of not getting zapped. Okay, I needed to get throwing knives for Sarah, and I don't remember what that was under. Is it that one? Yes, it is. Okay. I remembered. We're gonna work toward it. I remembered. I kinda don't want to get haste because, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it's fine, but I'd rather spend my points on something else. But what? Ah, yes, that's what I wanted. Need them to be frozen in place instead of running off when they get, scared. And something just fell into my eye. Oh god. Ugh. Help. Ow. Lovely. God, you know when you've got something in your eye and it just, like, makes your whole eye blurry? That's what's happening right now. Okay. Good times, good times. Oh yeah, I didn't want to grab that. What else can I give you? No thanks, it'll be fine. I'll do it after. Then we can settle in for some hardcore Minecraft all weekend. We'll give him shield bash. Yeah. Yeah, so my, latest big and, overly ambitious project in Minecraft is to recreate Dracula's castle from Castlevania. I'm not sure quite how accurately I would like to do it. My current desktop picture is the picture of the castle kind of ominously looming from the Netflix series. But I don't know if I want to actually incorporate kind of the structure from Symphony of the Night into some of the rooms. That would certainly give me more to do, but, you know. If I make it too complicated, I'll be less likely to actually finish it, so. We'll see what happens. Hey, Galaxy, how's it going? Oh, I'm exiting the map. I thought I accidentally tapped something. Alright. So we can't go up that way any further. We need to go this way. And upstairs. Pretty much back to where we just were. Oh, let's go take out that rift, actually, while we're here. We'll take a little bit of fall damage, it's fine. Okay, that was more than I wanted. That's less fine. Dorian doesn't need to be holding that anymore. Let's see, can I actually walk up here and over there? Yes, good.
It's one of the mages Cassandra is after.
It sure is. We're gonna wait until Cassandra's here to go get it. Bring the planet next to Neptune for the upcoming house cleaning. Oh man. Good times. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to having to put this room back together. We had to move a bunch of stuff out of the way for the maintenance that took place yesterday. Yeah, we had a broken window, which is right there. And I had a bunch of stuff in front of it, so we had to move all that out of the way, and that's why it's behind me right now. But now I'm kind of thinking, I really need to give this place a thorough dusting, and probably rearrange how I've got some stuff set up. Because there's just a massive cords over here in the corner. A lot of the stuff I'm not even actively using right now, so I can probably put some of that away. Of course, you know, as soon as I get started on that project, I'm gonna be like, nah. And just leave it the way it is. Oh. Yay. But you know, I suppose I should get at least one productive thing done per week. It's what I'm aiming for these days. Setting the bar very low for myself. Though we did go to the store yesterday, so... I mean, that could count, right? Nah, I better do something else. Let's take some more fall damage, or we can just walk down this nice little ramp over here. Who was using potions during that? Why is Blackwall so messed up? What happened to you, buddy? You've got full guard. Go away, Vargas. Go away. Alright, now we have to fight this Gundam. Good God. This is called the last step. Okay. I thought we had already been over here. Why was this marked again and suddenly it's not? That's great. Okay. Well, I do need to go grab Cassandra for that thing anyway, so let's head back to this camp.
Inquisitor.
So we can go have her take out those people that she was hunting. And also so we can have a decent tank in our party. Shh, don't tell the others, they'll be sad. But maybe they should get good. Because, you know, their movesets are totally in their control and not mine at all. It's their fault that they're not built properly. Alright. More scales? Yes. 4. Boo. Ah, Cassandra needs to level up. What else can we give you? All party members gain damage resistance against incoming attacks. Guard stamina and mana build over time. Okay, that's pretty good. I will actually give that to her. Will I remember that she's got that? No. But she'll have it. So somebody yell at me at some point, be like, hey, Cassandra's got that crazy buff that you should probably use. Maybe then you won't get wrecked so hard. And there's a Varghest. Why is he already taking damage? Think he got fall damage going down that hill? Alright. I love how I check my email and everything before I get started, and then, like, less than half an hour in, like, hey, you have 8 emails suddenly. Stop being invisible! There we go. I think all the mailing lists that I'm on don't send anything until 10 o'clock. I should clean some of that stuff up as well. Ugh.
Get ready!
We have to stop this mage.
Did we not? Is he still here? Cassandra, he's dead. It's fine, we can go home. But first, let us loot. Staff of Flares and Edge of Vengeance. Ooh, it's got a corrupting rune. That's not bad. We can't get rid of that Staff of Flares, though. Because that is Garbo. Or loot. Give me that. Jagged Battle Axe is also garbage. Okay. And carving knife can also go away. And I think that is new armor for Varric that we just picked up. Because when I was clearing out last time, I went and looked at his stuff, which apparently I'd missed him when I was going through everybody, and, oh, okay. The mage isn't dead? Did he just warp out of our, Anyway, to finish one of the many thoughts that I started, Varric could use a little bit of an armor upgrade. Was that Vargas a mirage or what? He was never here, Trebek. Where did that mage go? Do I need to reload this area? Probably. Alright, let's slide down. Whee! Look at all this lazurite. Give me that. And give me this landmark. I need it. This gate is carved with symbols of Thoth, the old god of fire. Cool. And we'll open that up. So now, it's open over here. Hooray! So let's fast travel over to this camp and then I guess walk back over to where we were because I think that mage bugged out. Of course I have to mark it again because I have no idea where we are. Fire at the gates of Thoth, lame. Yeah, right? Ah, it's just more death root up there, that's fine. Grab that Paragon's Luster. Probably another Vargest. Nope, Hyena. Check Testa. Paragon's Luster again. And some more White Claws. Fight the hyenas. No laws. That's right. Still have yet to actually drink a White Claw. My brain almost said Red Bull. I've tasted Red Bull, but I haven't had an actual, like, whole can of it. He's gone. Either he's buried in the sand or something, I don't know. That's weird. Should I try to reload the world? I haven't saved. I should have saved right after I did the Asterium puzzle. Because if I reload my save, I'm gonna have to do that again. And I'm not gonna remember how I did it. Actually, that's not true. Yeah, this is bugged out, I think. I am going to reload my save. Everything's terrible.
No idea.
Alright, let's redo this puzzle. Almost messed it up right there. Alright, there we go. And we read that already, and we have to level these guys up again. I gave Dorian that. I gave Blackwall Shield Bash. And I gave Sarah Progress towards the Knifey Knives. Okay. And yeah, we ran over there for no apparent reason. And we took out that Fade Rift. Okay. Gonna travel back to camp. Swap out our party.
Inquisitor.
Then we'll save. Dorian's still got that torch. You don't need that anymore, honey. Okay, Cassandra hasn't leveled yet. Save. Okay, now we have to run down that way anyway, so we can hit that on the way over to Cassandra's thing. Alright, we are in business. And hopefully it won't bug out this time. I want to fight the Gundams! Maybe it wigged out because we walked past it initially. So we can go hit that and then circle over to the Fade Rift this time. I don't know why I climbed up that. I thought there might be loot up there again. I was fooled. Dorian, put that away. There we go. None of that. Okay, so we're looking for somebody named Leo. There. That's the guy that we need dead.
You have to stop this mage.
Leo! Ow. I'm very hurt. Oh, we're dropping frames.
It's over. Thank you for bringing us here.
Okay, there we go. It had just bugged out. What are you guys fighting over there? Alright, that was fun. Oh, am I not gonna get that really good blade that... Aw. Man. I lost that really sick dagger I picked up. Oh well. Okay, that's been solved. There's something to look at over here. We can just go over to the gates and go ahead and pick that up. So let's go do that first, and then go see what that question mark is. Still no fire at the gates of Toth. Pick up this lazurite again, and this death root. Re. And pull up, pull up, pull up. Alright, door's open. Let us save. Cassandra leveled. Give her this thing again. Okay. Back in business. We've done in 8 minutes what took us half an hour to do earlier. Hooray! Let me up. Let me up. There we go. Ah! Really? Alright. Don't jump down. Gotta stop swapping to Sarah when I'm stuck. Just causing problems for me. Oh, we didn't look at this one yet. Great, we have to get more shards. You know how much I love doing that. Alright, we found all of them. Let's go deal with this rift. But wait. There's a quarry over here. Why did I run past that stuff earlier? I guess I thought I'd already been up here. Eh. Stop hitting me! Alright, someone got a combo on that. Chain lightning. Hit a couple of them with that. No, go away. Okay. And we'll close that up again. Cool. Look how efficient we're being today. What is happening over here? When did you guys get here? I am covered in blood. Typical Friday. We are dropping frames. Also typical Friday. Come on! Ah. The internet was behaving more or less for these past couple weeks. I was enjoying it. What sucks is that the frame drops are in the VODs and the YouTube uploads as well. Which is why I keep calling attention to it while it's happening. So that anyone who dares watch one of those knows that that's not their computer, not YouTube. That's Sunlink right there! Alright, so there's... Ah, the cave's right next to the camp. That's pretty nice. Shard right there. And yeah, let's go ahead and grab these while we're here. We'll probably be able to hit that one first. That other one looked like it was higher up on the mountain. So get your bingo cards out. It's time for more unnecessary mountain climbing. Yeah. Go after this bar guest. Please don't fight me. What did I just say? I need to remember to upload at least 2 videos tonight. I've been slacking again. We're only 10 parts behind now, which is good. Because before we were like 20. Rip everyone's YouTube notifications. Sorry. Now, here we are back in this spot. And we're dropping again. My internet too was so atrocious today that even Frankenstein's monster would miss Earth. Ah, that's rough. I'm sorry. But yeah, I was surprised. I was actually starting to stream a little bit longer on days when I didn't have anything else going on. And it was nice, because, you know, this is a really long game.
Your earlier judgment of the Seekers was unfair, Dorian.
Oh? Were they not responsible for keeping peace with the mages?
But now I don't know.
What would you say
I have to keep an eye on it again.
Solely on the actions of some of its magisters and slavers. Yes, let us dismiss your homeland as not having a single redeeming quality. The Seekers failed, without question. But the situation was complex, and you well know it.
Alright, the other shard's over here. Surely I can just drop down that without any issue, right? I better not. Come on! I feel like that shouldn't have been fall damage. If I could roll out of that, it would have been fine. Cool, that last shard is actually the last shard. That's exciting. This area is not very big.
Inquisitor.
Oh, you mean Sarah? Not yet, but I'm sure she will at some point. Man, Rudeman and I were watching that on repeat and just laughing. Too good. And then she just immediately gets up and just chugs that potion like nothing happened. Like, ah, you're good. Okay, that's all the shards. And yeah, we need to go pick up this loot in this cave over here, and I think we're done with the western approach. Let me check my journal really quickly, just to be sure. Yeah, that's it. Cool. So that's probably the cave's entrance. One would hope, anyway. Ah, we're dropping frames still. Black pepper is hot. Get some milk on that stat. So in the course of looking up something else, I saw a lot of people Googling well, how to get to this cave, which does not bode well. It probably means it'll take me at least an hour to get around to it. God, I hope not. There's Blood Lotus, though, so we're not coming back empty-handed. Let's fast travel back here. Let's see. Not something weird like hidden under here, is it? Or up top? Probably not. Might actually have to look this up. I don't want to, but in the interest of saving time, that may be the best course of action. more star puzzles to solve. Not here, but maybe once we run into a new region, we should be able to do that today. Hey Red, how you doing?
Goodbye!
Sorry I had to bail so quickly yesterday. The maintenance guy arrived, like right after you left to go cook your fries. Oh, huh. There we go.
Let's find out what's inside.
Open that. There we go. And look, more pointy boys in here. Oh yeah, they sound weird, but they're really good. Especially if you season them just right. Alright, activate that, strengthen the veil just a tad. Master Fire Rune. Neat. Now we've got a mosaic piece in here. I'm sad that we've yet to complete a mosaic. Oh good. Let's loot this tomb. It's already been opened, so, you know, any traps that may have been set on that have already been activated, surely. Griffin Plate and Masterwork Enchanter Mail. Oh no! That's tragic. Oh god, what are you doing here, hyena? Get out! Though pizza also sounds pretty good. Been a long time since we've had actual pizza. We have some little frozen ones, but not quite the same, you know? That's good. What'd you put on your pizza? Let's head back to this camp, turn in one more requisition for funsies. And power.
Nothing to report, sir.
Actually, if we get more Venatori intelligence requisitions, we can fill in a bunch of those really quickly. Ah, interesting.
What is it? This may be worthwhile. Dispatch for you. What is it? You may want to look into this.
Power farming, yes.
Inquisitor, if you have a moment. What is it? This could help us. This might interest you, sir. What is it? This could help us.
Ma'am, if you could just stand next to me at the desk so I wouldn't have to keep walking back and forth.
Dispatch for you. What is it? Could prove useful.
Squad Girl's helm looks like a kettle. Right? Hey, resources are tight right now. Don't make fun of her kettle.
Word for you. What is it? This could help us.
Of course, now it's not giving me the Venatori one anymore. So I'm just using all this leather. But I suppose that's
This might
okay.
interest you, sir. What is it? Could prove useful, sir.
I don't even need all this power, but
I've news, sir.
it's here.
What
I
is
might
it?
as well, right?
You may want to look into this.
Kettle helmet is a very real and effective helmet.
I've news, sir. What is it? Could prove useful.
Oh my god, okay. That's enough of that for now. We got a lot of power there that we really don't need. We stand here for a moment and make sure all of this catches up, lest something freak out and bug out. I already had one bug this morning. Okay, let's save and let's go home. And let's do some plot. Yay! That's not a house, that's a warehouse. It's been bitten by a were-rat. Plot is overrated, secondary missions for life. That's pretty much this game in a nutshell. Honestly. Oh. See, this is why I should never play games like Witcher and Skyrim. I will do all of the side quests. And then by the time I get back around to plot, I will be so horrendously over-leveled that I'll just be one-shotting everything. Well, probably not, but still. What's our inventory sitting at? Are you for real? What? What? Was I supposed to clean that stuff out? I thought I did. Oh, you know what? I have a lot of stuff that I just moved to valuables, so that's probably... Let's go check this. Following this logic, would it be better or worse for you to play Derp? Oh god. You do not want to watch me try to play those games. Oh. Though I have been tempted recently. Been watching a streamer we like play a mod of Dark Souls 3. Oh, it'll just be me getting lost for several hours, and then I finally make it back to my souls, and then instantly get crushed. Like a foot away from them. Oh. Okay, there we go. That's better. Sold all of our valuables. There are some things I wanted to throw into storage. Such as the Tempest, because it's cool. And the Nameless Blade, and those shields because they look nice. Sounds perfecto. Oh no. Maybe Bloodborne one of these days. Maybe. Oh, we have a judgment we can do. Let's do that.
Before you is Service of the Minrathous Circle of Magi. You met him and his Venatori in the Western Approach. He admits to working for Corypheus, raising monsters, and using magic for conquest. He also used his connections to smuggle magical artifacts out of the Approach, without his master's consent.
You're lucky. If I hadn't caught you, Corypheus would have.
I was hired by a third party. I've no loyalty to him. Might you find that useful, your worship?
I'm sorry, are you attempting to bargain with us?
Bargain? I plead. I throw myself on your mercy. I also have friends in Tevinter who owe me large debts. Leave what happened in the approach behind us, Inquisitor, and I can put them all at your disposal.
Why am I sitting like that? So Sarah wanted me to kill this guy, and she was really upset that I didn't just kill him back when we found him. I'm not a fan of this guy either. This would probably be the strategic choice, but... I know, she does look bored. Bored or just annoyed. Let's have Corypheus deal with him. And then let's see how many people get upset about that, and then I'll have to reload and we'll do this again to make people less upset.
Corypheus can deal with his wayward lieutenant. Bind him with a note saying what he did and leave him for a Venatori patrol.
Maker's mercy, are you serious? No, wait, stop, stop!
We had a lot of slight disapprovals there, one of which being Cole. Which is not shocking, considering that Cole doesn't like anything that I do. Even when I'm trying to do the nice, compassionate thing. Let's reload that and see what our other options give us. And maybe we'll stop dropping frames in the meantime. Nope. It's going back to red. Cool.
Before you is Service of the Minrathous Circle.
Yes,
He
yes,
also
as
used
service.
his connections to smuggle magical
That's beyond foolish.
I was hired by a...
Crazy dude.
I'm sorry, are you attempting to...
Leave what happened in the approach behind us, Inquisitor, and I can put them all at your disposal.
Let's see what happens if we make him an informant.
Leliana will assign agents to you. I expect them to inform me that you've been forthright.
If you want redemption, you'll have to earn it.
I can more than pay my keep, Inquisitor. Thank you.
And look, Cole is angrier with that. Every sign is wrong. Cole hates everything. That's right. I just need him to get a bigger, floppier hat, and then maybe he'll be happy. I don't know. But yeah, frankly, I would rather have him as an agent, so we're gonna stick with that, and Cole can just hate me all he wants. Frankly. Ugh. Which sucks, because he's a very interesting character, and I'd like to have him around a lot more. But one, my class and specialization already makes him kind of redundant. So that's kind of working against him. Cole either hates you personally or wants you in his bed. Hmm. If you get him a bigger hat, maybe he can't see and can't hear what you say that he hates so much. There you go. That's the plan. That's our move right there. And we're dropping frames some more. Oh, that's right. We were getting the water supply back on track. Inquisitor, our soldiers in the western approach located a suitable freshwater source. They faced some resistance from a particularly aggressive wyvern, but were able to subdue the threat and secure the area. I'm told that Lieutenant Core, in particular, should be commended for his quick response. As you can imagine, their success has raised morale among our followers in the western approach. Cool. New operation unlocked. Deal with the angry Vargas. I think we saw that last time. Expose the double agent. The following is a confession that I, Abernale Harish, known as Painter, when in the employ of the Inquisition, did betray our cause in exchange for promises of a title from the Venatori. Lovely! I acknowledge the mercy of the Inquisition in allowing me my life in exchange for secrets of the enemy, who I have now forsworn, and I willingly serve my sentence in prison. Cool. How much you want to bet Liliana just had a dagger pressed into his back the whole time he was writing this out? Ooh, she's kind of scary. Tethras, are you still skipping out on meetings? You'd have a copy of this already if you showed up once in a while. Not that I mind. I'm happy enough to trade you a worthless piece of parchment for 1,000 crown debt. Okay. A note has been added to the bottom in another hand. Message deciphered. Translation follows. My name is Varric Tethras, and I'm a Bronto-licking backstabber who steals customers. Okay. There you have it. Love her pad with a candle. Yeah, right? Isn't that great? Be worried about dripping wax all over everything, but seems to work out. Alright, let's follow up on that one. Ruffles, Nightingale, and various agents named after crummy jobs. That's topical. Thank you, Varric. Thanks for looking into this bullshit mess for me. Based on what you've told me, there's only one person I can think of who specifically uses Bronto liquor as an insult and also can't write worth a damn. Worthy, an acquaintance of mine from Kirkwall. Although why he'd do all this, I have no idea. I owe you all drinks, Varric. She's fine. We should capture Worthy ourselves and question him about how he infiltrated Skyhold, or we should give this information to the Kirkwall Guard. They'll want to arrest Worthy. Nah, let's send Liliana after him. She's terrifying and she gets results. Investigate Lord Enzo Eventiva. That sounds like a job for Josie. Never mind, this might be a job for Liliana. Let's see. Report from Antiva, delivered to Liliana. The Venatori are smuggling red lyrium into Antiva, but thus far they have evaded our grasp. We believe Lord Enzo of Rialto is assisting them. Enzo is clever, well-liked, and has relations among Antivan royalty. If we approach him without proof, he will bury his tracks and turn his allies against us. We must handle this carefully. Okay, anytime "we must handle this carefully" is thrown in there, you probably want to have Liliana send her secret agents after. Lord Enzo attends the theater on the same night each week. His home is empty, save for a few servants. During that time, my agents could pay a visit. I have a cousin in Rialto. If she threw a soiree and invited Lord Enzo, his house would be clear for Liliana's agents. And Cullen is just not having this. So yeah, I would rather have Liliana handle that. But she's busy right now. Something else for Josie to do. We have a lot going on in Orlais. Improving morale. Wait, is Cullen doing anything yet? Yeah, no, we'll have him do this. Commander, the situation is improving here at Griffin Wing. Water source is secured and most things are under control. However, our activities in the desert have destroyed some Vargas nests, which has riled them up and desperate. Which has... Now they are attacking caravans on the main road, scavenging from our provisions. Makes it hard to get supplies in for the soldiers. Any advice? Cullen's so tired. Maker's breath. I'll send some of our rangers to hunt and kill these pests. That'll keep the area clear. The Vargas situation is partly our fault. We took their water, their habitat. Our veteran rangers could try to lead the Vargas to a better place where they can establish themselves. That's nice. Okay, I want Liliana to do that. I don't want to just kill the Vargas. Because she's right, we did go in and take all of their water. What can we have Josie do? Truth or Dare the in-game. Ambassador Montelier. We have never met, but I believe you have, through discreet means, saved me from a most disagreeable connection. As I dislike being indebted to anyone, I shall endeavor to repay you with a news item of some interest. Were you aware that the Grand Duchess of Leeds recently paid a visit to Lake Celestine? Indeed, she stayed an entire fortnight as a guest of Duke Alvin Blanchard of Valmontaigne. In light of her other connections and the curious amount of coinage spread across the region in the aftermath, you may wish to pay him a call. Okay. Sure, we'll send Josie. Alright, is everybody busy right now? Apparently not. We still need something for Cullen to do. How about you go gather metals? Sure. You go do that, let me back out and save, and then onward to plot. And here we are, with the dropping of the frames. And good times were had by all. Varric approves, hooray! Alright, back in we go. Let me click on Orlais, please. Thank you. Here lies the Abyss. Adamant Fortress has withstood countless Darkspawn attacks without falling. The Grey Wardens defending its walls are legendary warriors. To prevent Warden Commander Clarel from raising an army of demons, Inquisition forces will need siege engines powerful enough to breach Adamant's defenses. Recommended levels 12 to 15. I am level 20. So if I get destroyed here, it's going to be extra embarrassing. Let's roll.
Adamant Fortress has stood against the Darkspawn since the time of the Second Blight.
Fortunately for us, that means it was built before the age of modern siege equipment. A good trebuchet will do major damage to those ancient walls. And thanks to our Lady Ambassador...
Lady Cyril of Jadar was pleased to lend the Inquisition her sabers. They've already delivered the trebuchets. That is the good news. And the bad news? Arimond called the ritual at the western approach a test. He may already be raising his army of demons in the fortress.
The Inquisition forces can breach the gate, but if the Wardens already have their demons...
I found records of Adamant's construction. There are choke points we can use to limit the field of battle.
That's good. We may not be able to defeat them outright. But if we cut off reinforcements, we can carve you a path to Warden Commander Clarel.
I assume at this point this has to be easy. Oh yeah, well, we'll find out.
Taking this fortress is going to get a lot of good soldiers killed. Our soldiers know the risks, Inquisitor, and they know what they're fighting for.
It'll be hard fought, no way around it, but we'll get that gate open.
It's also possible that some wardens may be sympathetic to our cause. The warriors may be willing to listen to reason, though I doubt they will turn against Clarel directly. The mages, however, are slaves to Corypheus. They will fight to the death.
We've built the siege engines and readied our forces, Inquisitor. Give the word, and we march on Adamant.
Let's do this! Power costs 20. Oh, I don't know. We may not have enough here. Who do we want to bring to Adamant with us? Dream Team. All the way. I feel so bad because I love Varric and I usually take him with me, but Sarah's just so good. She's just so good. And she makes funny noises, which is even better. She's not gonna like being here at all, though. Not a fan of magic, not a fan of demons. And there's going to be plenty of that here. Also, some spiders. Whee! That's gotta be terrifying. Riding those ladders up there like that. Especially when the guy below you gets shot off. Home steep, yeah, pretty much. See, look at that battering ram. We've been rewatching Netflix Castlevania, and last night they used a battering ram that had an actual, like, ram's head on it, and that was just slaying us. Siege is generally horrifying, yeah. Alright, here we go. I immediately hit T. This fight is pretty cool though. Get him! Alright.
Pull back! They're through!
All right, Inquisitor. You have your way in. Best make use of it. We'll keep the main host of demons occupied for as long as we can.
I'll be fine. Just keep the men safe.
We'll do what we have to, Inquisitor. Warden Stroud will guard your back. Orc is with our soldiers on the battlements. She's assisting them until you arrive. There's too much resistance on the walls. Our men on the ladders can't get a foothold. If you can clear out the enemies on the battlements, we'll cover your advance.
None of you are wearing helmets. Yes, they are. I just have the helmets turned off. No loot. Disappoint. How many Wilhelm screams will we hear? Let's get behind the guy with the shield. Thank you. We can do significantly more damage when we're not smacking the shield with our daggers. Imagine that. Let me have that loot. Give me that. Can't get through that way. Everyone get out of the way! Examine! Inscription upon a trebuchet stone. In glowing formal script, all who walk in the sight of the Maker are one. An addendum underneath it, painted quickly and sloppily. Stick this in your taint, Blighty. Lovely. Alright, who lets Sarah near the trebuchets? Stoop down to read that during the siege. It's fine. We were fine.
We will not be sacrificed for some insane ritual! Brothers, can't you see? This is madness! It's no use! Their minds are not their own! Everyone, stay back!
Colin is ready to report in.
The Inquisition is here to stop Clarel, not to kill wardens. If you fall back, you won't be harmed.
All right. My men will stay back. We want no part of this. Deal with Clarel as you must.
Well said. I had hoped some of the wardens would listen to reason.
Yay! Aquamarine! We need that in Minecraft, not this game. Here's our buddy Stroud. His mustache is glorious as usual. We don't even need to hit that supply cache. And of course we're gonna loot the fortress while we're here. Why not, right? Feel like I missed. Yeah, there we go.
Eat it! Ate it!
Sarah. So I'm not going to stop and deal with my inventory during this. I feel like that would kind of, you know, disrupt the flow of battle here. Now I'm getting stuck on Stroud, which is also disrupting the flow of battle. No loot. Alright. Well, those guys are dead.
Clear the ladder. Our forces need a way up.
Bad, Warden. Bad.
Clear! On to the next one.
You can press on ahead, Your Worship. We'll clear a path for the rest of our forces.
But guys, we gotta loot. I hear something large and growly. Who's growling at me? Get out of here. Poison for all. Good work, Cassandra, with your demon sword. It looks pretty sick, though. Give me that. Actually going to save back here. Big buffer. Oh, yeah, we're dropping frames badly now. Need to grab these coins from underneath this cheese wheel. Ew. I don't know if I would want those. We don't need the supply cache, we're still doing fine. No more loot. Off we go.
Blood mages! It's always blood mages!
Alright, Broodman, here's your buddy. Switching to Dorian. Okay. That Pride Demon kind of went down like a punk. I wasn't expecting that. Take out those Despair Demons. They're terrible. Ah, loot. You guys can handle the rest of that. Sarah's getting wrecked by something.
Inquisitor, always a pleasure.
Protect my troops, Hawk.
Good work. Stay with my forces and see that they survive this. I'll keep the demons off them as best I can.
Thanks, babe. Grey Warden banner. Cool. Examine an unsigned letter. Do the mages seem different to you? Ever since they began summoning those demons, they don't talk to the rest of us. Have you been picked for one of the secret assignments yet? Oh, secret assignment. That sounds great. I can't imagine what they'd need us for if the mages can summon demons, but Jenner and Kemet disappeared last week right after the ritual started, and nobody knows where they've gone. Stay ready, I'm not sure it's safe to talk anymore. Yes, something was up. That much is certain. Be taking that. Shield of the Anointed. Neat. It's not as good as what my warriors have on them, but it's a purple shield, so we'll be taking it nonetheless. It's a good map. There we go. Solid map. Okay.
All the wardens have stood against us. Make a willing, we may be able to reason with Corel. Commander Cumberland will pass over to us as soon as possible, Inquisitor. Our forces are ready when you are.
Cool. Staff of Flares. Probably gonna get rid of that as well.
Wardens! We are betrayed by the very world we have sworn to protect.
The Inquisition is inside, Clarel. We have no time to stand on ceremony.
These men and women are giving their lives, Magister. That might mean little in Tevinter, but for the Wardens, it is a sacred duty. Are you ready, Jaina?
I came to save people from the Blight.
And so you shall, child.
If you don't remember, we've told her to go be a warden.
Stop them! We must complete the ritual!
Clarel, if you complete that ritual, you're doing exactly what Ehrman wants.
What? Fighting the Blight? Keeping the world safe from Darkspawn? Who wouldn't want that? And yes, the ritual requires blood sacrifice. Hate me for that if you must, but do not hate the Wardens for doing their duty!
We make the sacrifices no one else will. Our warriors die proudly for a world that will never thank them.
And then your Tevinter ally binds the mages to Corypheus.
Corypheus? But he's dead.
These people will say anything to shake your confidence, Clarel.
Bring it through!
Oh, Clarel.
Please. I've seen more than my share of blood magic. It is never worth the cost.
I trained half of you myself. Do not make me kill you to stop this madness.
God, that mustache. It's so shiny.
Be ready with the ritual, Clarel. This demon is truly worthy of your strength.
Listen to me. I have no quarrel with the Wardens. I have spared those I could. I don't want to kill you, but you're being used. And some of you know it, don't you?
The mages who've done the ritual. They're not right. They were my friends, but now they're like puppets on a string.
You cannot let fear sway your mind, Warden Chernov.
He's not a
Says
friend.
you.
You are. You're afraid that you ordered all these brave men and women to die for nothing.
I honor your bravery, my brothers and sisters. But this is not the way. You have been tricked.
Clarel, we have come so far. You're the only one who can do this.
Perhaps we could test the truth of these charges to avoid more bloodshed.
Or perhaps I should bring in a more reliable ally. My master thought you might come here, Inquisitor. He sent me this to welcome you.
Yay! Dragon time is now. Dragon time is always. Ugh. What's that camera angle? Zap.
Clarel, wait.
Help the Inquisitor!
Alright.
Hurry, before it brings people.
Actually, let me focus that little guy, lest he sneak around and then just start smacking people in the back. There we go. We have at least one more little guy running around back there. Ow. Sarah, honey, he's over there. Ow. Rude. Let's get away from that, maybe. Ah, yeah. And I'll be picking that up. Anything else we can loot before we run out there? Looks like no. Alright, off we go. Let me sit. Oh, nope, we're in combat. Never mind. Surely get auto-saved after all that cutscene. No drops. Nothing fun up here? Okay. So yeah, we've just got that dragon up there. Ouch. Long shot. Oh, those wardens are getting pretty low. Okay, they're still up. just gonna stay as Sarah for this part. Any loot? No loot. Hey, there she is. Still can't save. Makes sense. That was weird, it had to load. And we're dropping frames again. Yay.
You've destroyed the Grey Wardens.
Look at his little boots.
You did that to yourself, you stupid bitch. All I did was dangle a little power before your eyes, and you couldn't wait to get your hands bloody. You could have served a new god.
I will never serve the Blight.
God, the game's getting framey too. Oh no! Oh no! Chlorel just got 8. Damn, nature, you scary.
War, victory. In peace, vigilance.
Whee! Well, that's it. Everyone's dead. Game's over. Ah.
Where are we?
We were falling. If this is the afterlife, the Chantry owes me an apology. This looks nothing like the Maker's bosom.
No. The Inquisitor used the mark to open another rift. We fell through. I believe we're in the Fade.
We've fallen into the Azure-verse. Oh no, did that hit crazy stairs?
The first time I entered the Fade, it looked like a lovely castle filled with gold and silks. I met a marvelous desire demon, as I recall. We chatted and ate grapes before he attempted to possess me. Perhaps the difference is that we are here physically. This is no one's dream.
The stories say you walked out of the Fade at Haven. Was it like this?
What? I don't know. Maybe?
I don't know. I still can't remember what happened the last time I did this.
It was very green, so...
Whatever happened at Haven, we can't assume we're safe now. That huge demon was right on the other side of that rift Eramond was using, and there could be others.
Shitballs, fuck, shit, crap, fade, shit, ass, demons, crap!
In our world, the rift the demons came through was nearby, in the main
The
hall.
mood.
Can we escape the same way?
It sounds like our best option. There. Let's go.
Imagine it. To walk in the Fade and survive.
There's no guarantee that we're going to survive this.
Thanks, Dorian. That's done wonders for morale. Hey, a supply cache. That's convenient. He's being a realist. Yeah, he is. That's fair.
Spotted a thing.
Yeah, that's a thing, all right. Long shot. Let's investigate this.
Better take a closer look.
Let's me investigate this. Sarah, you go stand over there. Fears of the Dreamers, the Pilgrim. I came to the Temple of Sacred Ashes with the faithful, ready to help at the conclave. I prayed to the Maker for peace, but the mountains shook and fell and buried me. Alone in the darkness, my legs crushed, I cried in fear of a world with no maker, fading in and out of dreams of monsters inside the black. Light my final hours, let me go to the Maker without the terrors of darkness confounding me. Yeah, that's not a good way to go.
There must be something here.
Shadowed Viridian Crystal has a belt of fire resistance inside of it. There's a candle. Okay. Find another fear. Place candle. Take it. Alright, we got magic +1. That's fun. Enhanced Firestorm Ring. What is this thing? Oh, it's like the pea shooter from Plants vs. Zombies. It's not having a good time. Hastily written note. A letter by a burning candle. Maker, give me strength. When the Darkspawn came to Denerim, I wept so hard that I could not see, but I still fought for you. When demons poured from the sky where the Temple of Sacred Ashes used to stand, my hand shook so badly that I could not aim my bow, but I still fought for you. When Corypheus and his archdemon destroyed Haven and killed my friends, I screamed until I had no voice, but I still fought for you. They are sending me to attack Adamant. They say that the fortress is defended by an army of demons, and the odds are grim. We cannot win, but our distraction, our sacrifice may give... Brain. Our sacrifice may give the important people the chance to do what is necessary. My stomach is knotted, and I see dead friends from old battles reaching out for me every time I close my eyes. I am so afraid, Maker, but still I will fight for you. Okay. And here's Zoidberg. You all still have Zoidberg. Another Viridian Crystal. Bronze Acorn Charm. Lovely. Look, there's red lyrium here. And here's chiseled abs Cthulhu. He's been working out. But does this Cthulhu skip leg day? Many of them do. It's a shame, really. Carved cricket charm. Aw. I want that. Well, that's a neat chair. I want one of those in my living room. Cool. Walking the Fade, Frozen Moments. I once studied the Fade as a scholar, dissecting it as a child might a rat or a frog. I was young and craved the power conquering the Fade could bring. I tried in vain to chart its paths, and when that failed, I attempted to secure them. In my arrogance, I struggled against the Fade's very nature. How does one pin down a dream? How can one control a thought so that it might travel always to the same course from conception to completion? How do you solve a problem like Maria? Only when I let go of my desires and humbled myself was the Fade open to me. The spirits came and took it upon themselves to be my guides, my lanterns in the darkness. At their command, the paths grew still, and I could walk them again and again. I was shown vast oceans containing not water but memories drawn from the minds of dreamers. I drifted through frozen moments like paintings, perfect in each detail. As I explored this impossible realm, the spirits kept darker things at bay. I came to trust them, even love them, and I saw my own love reflected in them. To know the Fade, one cannot seek to master it. The Fade is the master, the teacher. We are merely apprentices. Alright. Callistus the Fade touched. Okay. There's a mirror. I got more magic. Yay. Probably don't need that, but you know. Little city looks nice. Kind of getting Eternal Darkness vibes here. How did I miss this earlier?
By the Maker. Could that be?
I greet you, Warden. And you, Champion.
Divine Justinia. Most holy.
Cassandra.
I'm sure this is fine, and that is totally actually her. That in Call of Cthulhu. Yeah. Got the same green hue. A little workout. Today's the day. Sweet potato fries and vegetable nuggets day. Very nice. That's exciting.
Cassandra, you knew the Divine. Is this really her?
I don't know. It is said the souls of the dead pass through the Fade and sometimes linger, but we know the spirits lie.
Her eyebrows.
Be wary, Inquisitor.
I fear the Divine is indeed dead. It is likely we face a spirit. Or a demon.
You think my survival impossible. Yet here you stand alive in the Fade yourselves. In truth, proving my existence either way would require time we do not have.
That's fair.
How hard is it to answer one question? I'm a human, and you are?
I am here to help you. You do not remember what happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, Inquisitor.
The real Divine would have no way of knowing that I'd been made Inquisitor.
I know, because I have examined memories like yours, stolen by the demon that serves Corypheus. It is the nightmare you forget upon waking. It feeds off memories of fear and darkness, growing fat upon the terror. The false calling that terrified the Wardens into making such grave mistakes? Its work.
I would gladly avenge the insult this nightmare dealt my brethren.
You will have your chance, brave Warden. This place of darkness is its lair.
Yeah, this is her new home. Just looks around. Do you like what I've done with the place? It's lovely.
Corypheus seems to have a lot of demons at his disposal. How does he command so many?
I know not how he commands his army of demons. His power may come from the Blight itself, but the nightmare serves willingly. For Corypheus has brought much terror to this world. He was one of the Magisters who unleashed the first Blight upon the world, was he not? Every child's cry as the Archdemon circles. Every dwarf's whimper in the deep roads. The nightmare has fed well.
Just respond to all this with crap. Ah.
How do we hurt it?
That's a little optimistic, isn't it?
You hurt it by escaping the Fade and leading your people against Corypheus.
That wasn't what I meant.
I know. But for now, it is the best answer I can give you. When you entered the Fade at Heaven, the demon took a part of you. Before you do anything else, you must recover it. These are your memories, Inquisitor.
All right. You must eat them. Hold to recover memory. Hawk, please. Thank you. Soup.
Run while you can! Warn them!
That was a lame memory.
Why are you doing this? You, of all people!
Bring forth the sacrifice.
Nope, too many.
Now is the hour of our retreat.
Why are you doing this? You, of all people!
Keep the sacrifice still.
Someone, help me!
Don't look directly into his face.
What's going on here?
Yeet.
So, Your mark did not come from Andraste. It came from the orb Corypheus used in his ritual.
Corypheus intended to rip open the veil, use the anchor to enter the Fade, and throw open the doors of the Black City. Not for the old gods, but for himself. When you disrupted his plan, the orb bestowed the anchor upon you instead.
That doesn't help.
Was that everything you wanted me to see?
For the time being. You cannot escape the lair of the nightmare until you regain all that it took from you. You have recovered some of yourself, but now it knows you are here. You must make haste. I will prepare the way ahead.
Something troubles you, Hawk.
I wondered if you might be concerned about the Grey Wardens holding the Divine in that vision. Their actions led to her death.
I assumed he had taken their minds, as you have seen him do before. Come, we can argue after we escape this dark place.
Oh, I intend to.
There will be a lot of ads.
Could that truly have been the most holy?
Why, I have no idea. If it's a spirit who's not acting like one, no demon would have been so helpful without asking something in return.
So she's not real. Then the nightmare's fake too, right? Right?
A demon that steals fears from the minds of men. After what it did to my fellow wardens, I pray we find some way to strike it down.
But first, we must loot. Enhanced Throwing Blades ring, which we will be giving to Sarah once we give that to her. Alright, there's some guys down there. Is there any loot in this corner? There was not. Alright, here we go. Of how they ran up there and just all stood there. Not attacking it, just kind of looking at it. A letter written in a shaking hand. Son, by the time you read this, the dark spawn poison will have claimed me. We gave all at Starkhaven, and we bought time for the wardens to slay the archdemon, but when I smelled the corruption in my wound, I knew I would not live to see you again. Virus will want men to search the battlefield. He sees Starkhaven as rising to greatness, and the weapons of 100 dead Grey Wardens lying unclaimed on the ground will help him conquer the free marches. You must refuse. The battlefield is soaked in poison, and no speech, no bullying, no taunts about cowardice can change that. Anything that roams that battlefield now will die. Stall him however you must, and watch for the crows. Those birds have the good sense to fear the blight. When you see them gather, then you will know that the poison is gone, and it is safe to search the battlefield for trinkets to satisfy Pyrrhus. I will not be here to guide you, son, so you must learn from the crows. They watch patiently, and they let their fear keep them alive. Please, I beg you, watch the crows and do the same. Sora. I heard some more guys spawn. There they are. Serpent Stone. Neat. And Spirit Temple. Shadow Temple.
We have a visitor. Some silly little girl comes to steal the fear I kindly lifted from her shoulders. You should have thanked me and left your fear where it lay, forgotten. You think that pain will make you stronger. What fool filled your mind with such drivel? The only one who grows stronger from your fears is me. But you are a guest here in my home, so by all means let me return what you have forgotten.
That's it, right? Not so bad. You're not so bad!
Surely these are but the nightmare's minions.
I hate this place.
We found flowers. Need to find another fear. The Claws of Dumat. Master unveiled a new altar. It stands higher than a man, like a great statue, and great spikes jut out from its length, hungry for blood. Master calls it the Claw of Dumat, and says that the altar will help bring Tevinter to glory. I praised it as was expected, and Master smiled. It was good to see him smile again. He has been fearful of late, vexed by the loss of followers. He has met with the other priests, and in secret I have heard them discussing ways to return the people of Tevinter to the ways of the old gods, as is only just. You not recognize the Braziel? They are children of your brother Tuma. Interesting. He spoke to me later in the day and asked that I call him Corypheus, as it was the name he would take for himself after a ritual. Master, now Corypheus, told me that my people, the elves of old, were tied to the Fade, and that in order to carry out the will of Dumat, he would need to call upon the magic that lives in our blood. Corypheus told me to gather all of the elven servants and bring them to the western hall of our home at midnight. That is the hall where the Claw of Dumat is now kept. Make us whole, Isaac. There are shackles across the top of the great altar and pools lined with runes beneath the claws. I have sent my wife and children away, but I have not warned the others. A few I may save. If I tried to save us all, we would only be killed in some other way, and others would die in our place. Master once laughed and joked. He could be stern, but he was not a cruel man. The weakening of the temples brought fear into his heart, and that fear has changed him. The cuts upon his arms are deeper and longer where he used his blood magic more often. He speaks to his wife little. He listens only to the voices in his dreams. It is almost midnight. The Claw of Dumat, great and spiked and merciless, is all my mind can see. I must gather the others. My family is safe. Corypheus will take me, but not those I love. Words somehow preserved in blood at the statue's base. The wizard did it. There's a skull inside that lobster pot. That's not a lobster. Where are you guys fishing? Investigate. Fears of the Dreamers, the Freeholder. I watched the blight take my land. I had nowhere to go. I tended the fields as I had, even as my flock died and my family sickened. My body racked by pains and chills. I saw too late the poison that had crept into the land. In my fever dreams, the sickness covered this whole world, and I wept in fear for the family I killed with my foolish pride. Show me that this world survives. Show me that poison does not take everything. We put some flowers there. Constitution +1. And that looks pretty neat. Ah! Get up there. Enhanced walking bomb ring. Giving that to Dorian. Did I just see something glow over there for a second? No. Very good. Moving on. Let me save. Glass hollow. Cute. Really? There's no loot. Come on. This place is awful. Did I just run all the way back to the beginning? I sure did. Because I missed that staircase there. Hate this place! Summon the horse here, bring your mount into the fade. Well, you know, he was undead, so... I don't think that's unfeasible. It won't let me. But, you know, calling shenanigans on that. There we go. Dexterity +1. Lovely.
What are those things?
Those would be spiders. They are called war. These are the war spiders.
What could that be?
Excerpt from a journal. Thought the fade was all formless and non-binding. Game design constraints, etc. They think they own us. They think they decide whether we live or die. They sit there smug in their armor, ready to cut off our heads for the slightest transgression, as though we don't strive every day to stay sane, to keep the demons away. They can't control us any longer. I won't go back to the circle, not ever. I thought about it last night, being back in the tower, their eyes on me, and all of it came back. All the years, head down, don't clench your fingers, be a good mage, be a quiet mage. And I realized I don't want to make peace with the Templars. I want them to burn. I want it so badly that the bed caught fire and wouldn't go out until... Ivan, Evany. Choose your favorite pronunciation. Iced it all over. It's still there inside me. I want them to feel the fear they made me feel. I want them to know what it's like. We're leaving for the Conclave in a few hours. If those bastards so much as blink the wrong way, I'll let them see what an apostate looks like. Okay. Surprise! It's a rage demon! Cool. Why does it keep letting me look at that? We already looked at that.
Perhaps I should be afraid, facing the most powerful members of the Inquisition. Sarah. If you shoot an arrow at me, I'll know where you are.
Ow, my head, bitch balls!
Thank you, Sarah.
Greetings, Dorian. It is Dorian, isn't it? For a moment I mistook you for your father.
Rather uncalled for.
Jeez. Cunning +1. Ah, yeah. Oh, come on, let me up. There we go. Another throwing blades ring. Alright, where's the staircase that I've already missed? Okay, no. There's one back there, though.
Your Inquisitor is a fraud, Cassandra. Yet more evidence there is no Maker, that all your faith has been for naught.
Die in the void, demon.
Alright. Picturing the big bad demon sitting in a big armchair with tiny reading glasses, reading down a checklist of your companions and some insecurities to poke at. That's basically what's happening here. Excerpt from a journal. I went into Winter when I was a child. I remember dragon statues everywhere, big ones. I shivered as I walked between them, afraid they were going to bite me or breathe fire. My parents hushed me and told me the Magisters liked the dragons as a sign of their power. Dragons are beasts, mindless, terrible. The archdemon that comes with each blight is an offense to the Maker. We know all these things, but the Magisters don't care. And it is the same with the mages. So much danger, so much power in hands not ready for it, and the mages only wish to celebrate themselves. The Magisters are what the mages of Ferelden and Orlais want to be. Our rulers holding us in terror so that we wonder if they will bite as we walk by them. I joined the Templars to keep such mages under control. I have killed many since the rebellion we all saw coming. Now the Divine wishes us to meet them at the Conclave and give them a chance to make peace. I will go, I will smile, but if the dragon statue looks ready to bite, I will strike first. I am not a child, and I will not be afraid. Ah.
Did you think you mattered, Hawk? Did you think anything you ever did mattered? You couldn't even save your city. How could you expect to strike down a god? Fenris is going to die just like your family, and everyone you ever cared about.
Well, that's going to grow tiresome quickly.
Smaller fears, I would wager. Scavenging whatever the nightmare leaves behind.
And of course, they look like giant spiders.
Didn't see no spiders. I'd have taken bloody spiders.
Of course. The demons look different to each of us. Personalized little terrors.
So, it's in my head. Knowing is not helping.
See, so they could have done something really interesting, but it would have been a nightmare to program. That little thing there, I don't see any spiders. What is this that I'm actually seeing, even though I'm taking control of Sarah right now? I thought it would be cool if they would swap models if you swapped your characters around. Again, that would be a logistical nightmare to pull off, with collision and all that, plus real-time switching and having to load in all that stuff. Just... Still though, that would have been neat, right? But instead, we all get spiders. Because I guess we're still technically playing through the Inquisitor's eyes, even though I'm Sarah. Because Sarah's fun. The Birth of Fear. In an elegant script. You are too young to worry so, my child. Write your worries down here. All your fears are smaller once you have defined them. Listed in a child's shaky hand. What if Darkspawn come back? Father said one day he'll die. Darkspawn underground, Darkspawn under our house, Darkspawn coming up from basement. The sun will die. Black bits on bread could be blight. Getting sick and dying from blight. Grey Wardens coming to make Father go back. Father dying, finding Darkspawn. Dark patch on Father's arm that he hides from Mother. Father says he hears music. From a letter lying near a cluster of spider eggs. Enhanced Counter-Strike ring. Again, we're not playing that. Get out of here, Beachbody Cthulhu!
The nightmare is closer now. It knows you seek escape. With each moment, it grows stronger.
There, that was weird. It wasn't letting me swap. I also can't save right now. Let me back up. Okay. That's why it wasn't letting me swap. I took your joke. Alright. There's a supply cache there. We don't need it.
There is not much time, Inquisitor.
I'm gonna ask you all of these questions.
You must know what really happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
As must you. The answer lies in your memories, lost to the nightmare when you last walked the Fade.
Or you could just tell me.
Would you trust my words? Trust what you have seen.
Trust the spiders, got it.
What can you tell me about this mark on my hand?
You already know how the mark came to be upon your hand. As for what it is the needle that pulls the thread, as well as the key.
I don't understand.
It is the needle that passes through the veil, as little else can. You are the thread, and it is the key that locks or unlocks the door to the Fade. It lets you walk in the Fade physically, and survive. Without it, Corypheus must find another way to the Black City. It is part of you now, and cannot be removed without your death.
Oh, great.
So, all of this is just a dream? Part of the Fade?
It is not just a dream. The minds of mankind are made real here. Their hopes, their loves, and their fears. What changes their world also changes this one. And yours are footsteps that move mountains in both. Tread carefully, Inquisitor. This ground is more treacherous than you know.
So, can you tell me what you are?
I told you. I am helping you.
Yes, but are you her, or some kind of Fade remnant of her? Or a spirit imitating her?
Our world is never that simple. What if the answer is none of those things? Or all of them? I am what the Maker made me. The question is, are you what the Maker made you, Inquisitor?
Am I a mouse? A dog? A bear? I'm the principal. I feel like this is a legitimate question here.
If I was chosen, I just don't understand why. Why me? Why this?
You are not the first to ask such questions. Did Andraste not question when the Maker charged her with an impossible task? Did she not feel unworthy? Her questions didn't lessen her heroism.
So now I'm a hero?
Not yet. Perhaps not ever. The choice will be yours.
You still haven't answered my question. What are you?
I am what you see. All other answers rest in you.
So did Andraste get any answers to her questions, or did she just get some of this nebulous crap like you're giving me?
Tell me why you're here.
That's my real question here.
After heaven, I hid here. I watched quietly, learned what I could, and searched for some way to help. And then you came.
I don't know what that means.
Corypheus and the Nightmare do an injustice to the world. You must stop them. Perhaps you were meant to stop them. Perhaps that is why I am here.
I'd like to know more about the Nightmare.
It is not simply fear. It is the terror you cannot remember, the horror your mind erases to protect you. When old memories no longer make the veteran soldier's hand tremble, it is because the Nightmare has taken them. Most people avoid their fears. It is simple for the demon to steal the darkest fragments. They forget, and it feeds. Corypheus has helped it grow monstrous.
It makes people forget the worst parts of their fears. It almost sounds like the Nightmare is helping people.
Oh my god, Cole's the Nightmare.
now. It helps none but Corypheus. By his hand, it creates more fear and grows even stronger. In any case, robbing people of their fears is never a kindness. At best, it is a mistake born of compassion. Without fear and pain and failure, we cannot learn. We cannot grow, as you cannot grow until you recover all that was taken from you.
Yes, yes. Get my memories back.
We should keep moving.
Homer, find your soulmate. Get out of here, you. Alright. Memory time is now.
Keep running! The demons!
Hang on, we'll get to that one in a minute.
Go!
Okay, we have a letter. In a child's simple writing. The door is open. Mother said to run. She said the darkspawn were coming. She wanted me to go. The door is open. It was closed when I left. She said she would be right behind me. She said not to come back no matter what. The lamps are lit all over the village, even during the day, to see through the smoke. Mother should be here by now, but the door is open. I'm going to look inside. Okay, that kid's super dead. Yikes. The Grey Warden. I joined the Wardens to serve in glory. No blade could touch me, nor any claw pierce my armor. Still I was fated by joining to die. Alone in the deep roads, the calling in my mind, I sat by the last campfire I would see, allowing myself one last night of terror, and cursed the fate that brought me here. Let it be my choice to have served and died. Let it be nobility rather than the dread hand of fate. Destroy my destiny, and let this be my decision. There's something here. Is it on the other side? Dorian, be a dear. Oh no! Am I missing something here? Won't let me get up there anymore. So yeah, that's definitely on the other side. Oh. Missing one of the memories. That would do it.
This is the breach back in Haven. That's how I escaped.
The demons! Keep running! Ah! Go!
No, the physics got her. Flung her back across the fade.
It was you. I thought it was Andraste sending me from the Fade, but it was the Divine behind me. And then you... She died.
Yes.
So this creature is simply a spirit.
You don't say.
I am sorry if I disappoint you.
Alright, she's gonna double my magic meter.
Are you her? Did you linger here to help me instead of passing on?
If that is the story you wish to tell, it is not a bad one.
What we do know is that the mortal divine perished at the temple, thanks to the Grey Wardens.
As I said, the Grey Wardens responsible for that crime were under the control of Corypheus. We can discuss this further once we return to Adamant.
Assuming that the Wardens and their demon army didn't destroy the Inquisition while we were gone.
How dare you judge us? You tore Kirkwall apart and started the Mage Rebellion.
To protect innocent mages, not madmen drunk on blood magic. But you'd ignore that, because you can't imagine a world without the Wardens, even if that's what we need.
The Wardens are a risk. Send them away before they cause even more trouble.
It isn't like you can just get rid of them. I mean, it's never good when they show, but they're supposed to be heroes.
They might still be useful. What if Corypheus conjures another blight? You never know.
Children, you're both wrong. Yes, make her stop, both of you.
Sweet Maker, could both of you please shut up? We can argue once we've escaped from the giant fear demon.
Inquisitor.
The nightmare has found us.
Oh, good.
Form up.
I'm with you.
Fight time is now. Yeah, it's kind of like Inception.
I suppose we should follow the Divine. Whatever she is our way out of here.
But yes, this is our protagonist from the last game. She got a little bit of a makeover, and her hair is very shiny. May as well top off, we're not coming back here. Loot everything real fast. Oh yeah, we already checked everything over here. Let's save so we don't have to watch all that cutscene again.
Warden Stroud, how must it feel to devote your whole life to the Wardens, only to watch them fall? Or worse, to know that you were responsible for their destruction. When the next blight comes, will they curse your name?
With the Maker's blessing, we will end this wretched beast.
Her hair's like liquid steel. That's a pretty good description. Ooh, we found a tarot card. And it looks like I need to put it over here. And we will take strength +1. Neat. What is this? Willpower +1. Cool. And more Beachbody Cthulhu.
Do you think you can fight me? I am your every fear come to life. I am the veiled hand of Corypheus himself. The demon army you fear, I command it. They are bound all through me.
Ah, so if we banish you, we banish the demons. Thank you. Every fear come to life.
She got you there. Follow the divine. Again, we're going to save. Lest I say or do something stupid that ends in bad times. What's over
Ground
here?
should be down. Sky should be high. Figure it out, Fade.
The laws of nature in the Fade. Sarah, come read this book. It is simple to say that the laws of nature do not apply in the Fade, but while traveling in the Fade is often confusing for mages, it is rarely so chaotic as to defy description. In fact, while the placement of items seems random, those items usually operate as we would expect them to in the real world. A book opens to show pages, although the pages may be blank or lined with gibberish. Again, just like the real world. A pen and ink will let a user write, though the pen may write on its own, and the ink will never runs dry. Those items that float usually hover at the relative height where they should have sat, and the objects meant to support them existed. Candles suspended in the air as though held by a phantom candlestick, for example. Why are the laws of the Maker bent but not fully broken? Why does a book not turn into a dragon, or a statue explode into countless shards of energy? The answer, I believe, lies in the fact that the items we see in the Fade were most often made by the hands of men. A statue is a created thing. The mortal hands that shaped it gave it purpose, and it knows what it is meant to do. The objects that strain against the laws of nature are, ironically, those that are more natural themselves. Great stones, for example, hang in the sky. No hand has ever touched them, no mortal mind shaped them to purpose. I suspect, though we may never know, that if dwarves dreamt and shaped the Fade with their own perceptions, the rocks would not float. You know what? You may be right. Do we go up or down? I don't want to miss any loot, so let's see. Give me that. Bunch of stuff to fight down there. Ah, lovely.
That's diverse, but that's a big one.
Let's examine this first. The Temple of Dumat. Look upon the Temple of Dumat, god of silence who speaks to the faithful in dreams. No word of desire may sway his will, no cry of valor may stand against him, for his silence conquers all, and his secrets are shared only with the worthy. Look upon the Temple of Dumat and fear him. Yeah, alright. Time to fight us a pride demon. That's 2 pride demons. Lovely. Alright, let's get a little bit closer here. Visitor's getting wrecked just a little bit. But that's kind of normal. Ah, they weren't so tough. Let's loot. Tense lightning essence. Neat. Praise Helix. Inscribed words. Memories etched in stone and blood. That sounds great. I made the expected offerings this morning, but the gods remain silent. The priests are frightened. All of Tevinter is frightened. Our gods have led our people for centuries. Now they have gone still. Are we alone here in this world, no better than the savages to the south who beg for guidance from spirits? And what of the strange creatures who come from the underground, like our friends the dwarves? The spawn of the darkness and the plague they carry. Why do our gods not protect us from this? Now the ground shakes. The statue cuts my hand as I fall against it. A great roar sounds. It is massive, shaking the temple market, and I see the silhouette cut in the sky. It is a dragon. No, it is Dumat. Oh, good. I have made the offering so many times. His form is as familiar as my own hand. He has returned in glory to destroy these darkspawn that threaten us, to lead Tevinter back to an age of glory and wonder. Yeah, I'm sure that's what's happening. But no, his scales are sickly and mottled, his form twisted and corrupt like the darkspawn themselves. He opens his great maw, and fire billows forth, igniting the market. The flames rush toward me. What did we do wrong? Oh, that's a bad time. There was something else back here. I walked past it already. Excuse me. Ah, it's over this way. Aww! Don't push me out of the way. I want that nug. Give that to me. Present the item to the child. Oh, this looks great. Let's touch it. Light the flames. Oh, puzzle time. All right. What? No, I was trying to hit one. All right, 4, 1. Four, 1, 3. 5, 2. Loot. All right. Okay, we fixed the window, I guess. Save after we did that. Come on. There we go. Let me click the thing. Here we go. The child. Haven is burned. Mama cries when I'm not looking. It's cold in the mountains and my feet hurt, but Mama says to hush, that others have it worse. She says a monster named Corypheus came to Haven, and it was only the Maker's blessing that let us escape. I don't feel blessed. The monsters come every night when I sleep, and I don't want to wake Mama crying again. I miss Sir Snort. Sir Snort always kept the monsters away in my dreams. Don't worry, Sir Snort is back. Yeah. Oh. Willpower +1. And we've got more spiders. Ironically, spiders. That's dumb. Let us save. And we will be going back the other way because there's still something else we need to do down there. I don't know if I walk forward if that's going to trip this, so I'm actually going to backtrack. Would rather not risk it, honestly. We don't have to go back too far. Sir Snort is best boy. He keeps the monsters away. And is good for hugging. Alright, if the game could stop stuttering while I'm trying to go down this ramp, that would be cool. Alright, here we go. Give me that. Enhanced rally ring. I will be selling that. Sarah, time is now. Long shot. Alright. Wooden crow figurine. More stuff to sell. How far can I walk out here?
My footing in this place.
I'm gonna be yeeted out into the ocean again. I'm so scared that's gonna happen again. It all happened so quickly. Waters of the Fade. It is unclear whether the water here is a manifestation of the Fade or physical water that is poured in through one of the rifts somehow. Possibly the rift in Crestwood. Y'all remember that rift, right? Drakestone. Neat. Alright. What is this? The Scholar. When the Darkspawn were new, when the Magisters had just brought them to our world with their sin, I was among the first to call myself a Grey Warden and swear to end the blight that threatened our world. We had seen the Archdemon die from mortal blows, only to rise again from the body of one of its servants. It could not die. That sucks. I searched in vain for some way to kill the beast and save my world. I slept in fear with no solution, knowing only that the blight the Magisters had brought would destroy everything because I could not save it. Show me what must be done to slay the Archdemon. Show me what I need to save my world. And there were some demons partying over there. We'll go deal with them in a second. First, let's go touch this glowy thing. Strength +1. Yay. Beachbody Cthulhu. What's up, demons? It's me, your boy. And long shot on that despair demon. Didn't matter, they got it anyway. Cool. I remember this one. So, let's see. Iron Bull, Madness. Vivian, Irrelevance. Varric became his parents. Nobody there. Blackwall himself. Cole, Despair. Nagito intensifies. Solus, dying alone. Sarah, the Nothing. Dorian, Temptation. Cassandra, Helplessness. She gets a big one. Did we see all of them? Vial of Darkspawn blood. Take that back to that warden. Cunning +1. Neat. Is there anything else to look at back here? Alright. More demons. Or rather, these guys. Extra experience, right? Because, you know, we really need that right now. Loot! Alright, let's move on. And save. For funsies.
Look!
Alright, these spiders are called the Maker. Sarah's using her lightning thing. Need to get rid of that despair demon right now. Cool. Wait, no! Not the Maker spiders! Oh, look! We've got a buddy! Everyone has stopped moving. That's not encouraging. There we go. Oh well, he's down. Yeah, we took him out before he could do his goofy laugh. You're another despair demon. Get out of here. Okay. Oh, alright, we aren't done yet. That's cool. Okay, how about now? Supply cache, that's fine. We'll top off in just a little bit. Get to the rift to escape the fade. Okay, so this is where we were just a little bit ago. And we'll top off. Grab that. There's loot back there! Come on, come on. There we go. Small praise helix. Ah, Dorian's stepping on it. Come on now. Big yawn from Broodman in the other room. He's a sleepy boy today.
You must get through the rift, Inquisitor. Get through, and then slam it closed with all your strength. That will banish the army of demons and exile this cursed creature to the farthest reaches of the Fade.
Essence of perfection. Ooh. We helped everybody, so that's why we got that. It's another supply cache, even though we just had one.
The rift! We're almost there!
Go faster!
How about we all just shut up and run?
This is fine. Don't worry about it.
If you would, please tell Liliana. I am sorry. I fell for you too.
Sarah, time is now.
You cannot stand against me.
We're almost there!
Is it?
You will die in agony.
Voice is so good though. Let's see, we've got apostates, we've got the calling, we've got drowning, and then aspect of the nightmare. Let's see, what's that little buddy over there? Is that another apostate? Nope, that's another calling. It's like Hawk was
You
asleep
are
on her feet.
nothing.
Back, demon!
Get out of here, terror. Uh-oh.
I grow fat on your fear.
Yes, that's what they told us you'd be doing. So they're all just standing there under it. That's why everyone's getting wrecked so hard. Jeez. He's a husky boy. Yeah.
We need to clear a path!
Go! I'll cover you.
No, you were right. The Grey Wardens caused this. A warden must...
A warden must help them rebuild. That's your job. Corypheus is mine.
So, we have a decision to make here. So in a couple instances, particularly in DA2 and earlier when we met Stroud, I mentioned that Stroud replaces a different character. Specifically, Alistair. If you had chosen to make him a warden, the game would have made you choose between Alistair staying or Hawk staying, which completely ripped a lot of people apart. Fortunately, I have never known that pain, as I have always made Alistair king. So, this decision is not difficult for me. We're leaving Stroud here. He'll be fine. He'll take out that thing with his mustache alone.
Stroud.
Inquisitor, it has been an honor. For the Warden!
It is still sad, yeah, but you don't have the same connection as you do with Alistair, so... Plus, I could never leave Hawk back there. Think of how sad Fenris would be. That would be tragic. Also, Varric. Yeah. And yes, Varric does get very sad if you leave Hawk in the Fade. I've seen what happens. It's not a good time. I'm back, baby.
She was right. Without the nightmare to control them, the mages are free and Corypheus loses his demon army. Though as far as they're all concerned, the Inquisitor broke the spell with the blessing of the Maker.
That's one simple trick. Demons hate it. What matters is that we succeeded.
They came out of this alive. As far as I'm concerned, they can tell whatever stories they like.
That's how legends get started. Or at least that's what Varric always says.
Inquisitor, the Archdemon flew off as soon as you disappeared. The Venatori Magister is unconscious but alive. Cullen thought you might wish to deal with him yourself. As for the Wardens, those who weren't corrupted helped us fight the demons. We stand ready to help make up for Clorel's tragic mistake. Where is Stroud?
He died for your idiocy, he died a hero, or just dead. You know what? Stroud did a big good. So we're gonna give him, you know, a little bit of praise there.
Warden Stroud died striking a blow against a servant of the Blight. We will honor his sacrifice, and remember how he exemplified the ideals of the Grey Wardens, even as Corypheus and his servants tried to destroy you all from within.
Inquisitor, we have no one left of any significant rank. What do we do now?
Alright, another decision here. We can have the Grey Wardens help the Inquisition. They may be vulnerable to corruption. But honestly, everyone we take in is anyway. Or we can banish the Wardens from Orlais, and then they just won't help. We're gonna take all the help we can get, frankly.
You stay and do whatever you can to help. Stroud died for the ideals of the Wardens.
Cole!
In war, victory. And we are still at war. Do you believe the Wardens can still help?
I do, your worship.
You're still vulnerable to Corypheus, and possibly his Venatori. But there are plenty of demons that need killing.
After all that, you give them yet another chance?
While they do that, I'll inform the Wardens at Weishaupt what's happened. Best they not get caught off guard.
Thank you, your worship. We will not fail you.
Good luck with your Inquisition. Try not to start an exalted march on anything. And take care of Varric for me.
Cole just hates me. He just hates me. I feel like the compassionate thing to do would be to give them another chance, considering they were misled and terrified out of their minds.
Report. She's on her way to Weishaupt. As for the Grey Wardens, they are fighting demons and Red Templars while staying clear of Venatori. You dealt Corypheus a significant blow, Inquisitor.
We owe much of that to Stroud, and to the Divine.
Yes. While you bested Corypheus here and at Halam Shiral, he himself was not present either time. We fear he's close to finding another way to enter the Fade. When you have a moment, Cullen and Josephine are waiting in the war room with an update. What was she like? Divine Justinia, or her soul, or the spirit that took her form. I read your report. I know it isn't clear, but
She was cryptic and strange. That's Let's not be too honest.
She seemed calm, serene even, and she guided us the whole way through. That does sound like her. She did ask me to tell you something, though. She said, "I'm sorry, I failed you too." Oh. I should finish this before it slips my mind. Perhaps later we might discuss the matter further. Thank you.
Alright. Acquired Master Corrupting Rune. Nice! So yeah, Solus does not approve of my decision. But frankly, he can deal with that. Acquired Bloodwake and Inquisition perks +1. Very nice. Going to keep running back here as if there is something for me. There's very much not. So yeah, Stroud's in the Fade. He might be dead, or he might be fine. We don't know. But Hawk is okay, so we'll take that. We have almost found all the copies of Hardened Hightown scattered around Skyhold. Why do you want to talk to me?
You are a quick learner. Be careful.
Okay. Can't talk to Liliana right now. She did say later, though, so...
Here is the request the leader of the tradesmen made. Yes, I'll see to it.
Oh, okay. Thought that was directed at me. We have some research to turn in. There we go. Was that it? I thought we had more stuff. There it goes. Damage bonus against demons. Look at all those teeth and claws we've got. Ugh. Codex unlocked. Rage Demon. And Ghoul. How are we just getting that now? Darkspawn teeth removed. Ugh. Dorian, do you have anything new to say?
I heard a little rumor about you.
Oh lord.
Is that so?
Indeed. Someone's been doing some training. As an assassin, no less.
Do you hear that from upstairs?
The skills involved are rather handy.
I should say, with the amount of killing you do, a bit of flair's a fine thing.
I don't kill that many people.
Are you joking? I'm only surprised you didn't kill someone walking over here. At any rate, if you ever intend to make it an actual profession, do tell me. The Antivan Crows have nothing on the Imperium. I know people. Keep it in mind.
Thanks, bud. That's great.
I should go.
As you wish.
Oh, Dorian. He's fun, and I like him a lot. Alright, Solus. Yell at me about the Wardens.
Good afternoon.
Never mind. I've already asked you all of those things.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Bye. How's this coming along? Doing a great job, buddy. Let's go talk to the boyfriend. See if he's doing okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Ryland's men will monitor the situation.
Yes, sir. We'll begin preparations at once.
In the meantime, we'll send soldiers to assist with the relief effort. That will be all.
Sir.
There's always something more, isn't there?
Wishing we were somewhere else?
I barely found time to get away before. This war won't last forever. When it started, I hadn't considered much beyond our survival. But things are different now.
What do you mean?
I find myself wondering what will happen after. When this is over, I won't want to move on. Not from you. But I don't know what you... That is, if you...
Oh, he's so flustered. It's so cute. So this is actually like sealing the romance in here. Or you can break it off. We won't be doing that though. Cullen's too pretty.
Cullen, do you need to ask?
I suppose not. I want...
No, the candle! Cullen! The fire hazard! Not your desk, you work there! Codex unlocked, Cullen!
Leave me. Leave me.
Bad dream.
They always are. Without lyrium, they're worse. I didn't mean to worry you.
Look how big his hand is, God. So yeah, this is the thing that BioWare does when you wake up next to the romance person and they're naked and your character is fully clothed. I hate that. Joker's waiting for you on the bridge.
You can let me worry about you a little.
All right. You are... I have never felt anything like this.
That's actually a scorpion in the sheets. It's been poking you for quite a while. I didn't want to wake you up though, so I've just been kind of letting him sting himself out.
I love you. You know that, right?
I love you too.
Woo! Naked Cullen! Oh, he's gone now. Boo! But hey, he's been reading Hard in Hightown, so we got another copy up here. And we climb back down, and now he's just running around in his office, and there's somebody here. Alright. It won't let me out. What the hell? That's weird. Why won't it let me go out that way? Why is this game so broken all the time? That's kind of ridiculous. Alright, we're gonna warp out of here. And I think with that... Wait, what's our inventory at? Yeah, I should probably spend some time and clean that up a little bit. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that, so I'll take off for today. Need to get some lunch. My tummy is rumbling. So, we'll be back on Monday with a brand new adventure. I don't know. We have several regions that we've unlocked and not even touched yet, so we'll probably go hit some of those up. First, we'll need to make our rounds and talk to everybody, so that'll probably take up the first hour, hour and a half of Monday. Honestly. But yeah. We did plot today. Hooray. Alright, guys. Wash your hands. Stay inside if you can. Take care of yourselves. Have a great weekend, and we'll be back on Monday. Bye.